Welcome back to Framotech channel. Guys, let's talk about one of the favorite topics in crypto space, a moment a lot of people are waiting for to happen, and that is the altcoin season. A lot of people have accumulated coins, tokens other than Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they are waiting for a day or a period whereby they are going to see magic, whereby the coins are going to skyrocket overnight. We've been waiting for such time for a longer time, and it's not happening right now. Maybe since 2020 or 2017, we've not been seeing such season. And of course, people are wondering, is altcoin season dead? Are we going to experience altcoin season again? And today, let's take time to dive into it. What actually is happening to altcoins and what key indicators that we have to pay attention to so that we will know the right moment in which we are in. All right, without wasting much of our time, let's get started. Now, I'm sure you understand altcoins, a period whereby coins other than Bitcoin and Ethereum, I mean the younger coins, they skyrocket, they also see their bull run. And so this cycle always follows after Bitcoin bull run. And so right now, Bitcoin has experienced a bull run from, let's say, from last year up to now. Bitcoin has been going higher and higher. And we are waiting for altcoins to also start appreciating. However, they keep on dropping, dumping. And what are we going to do? These are indicators that shows that we are approaching altcoins. Other than that, what we are going to do is to weaponize our patience, especially if you are a long-term holder. If you believe in crypto for a long term, you have to be patient enough to wait for the moment to come, because if you panic in this era, you're going to make a massive loss. Then you have to find a lot of strategies to make sure you stay in the game. All right, so now altcoin season, one of the indicators is that when about 90%, let's say the top 90 coins, when these top 90 coins, maybe over the past 90 days, or top 100 coins over the past 90 days, if they are performing better than Bitcoin, we will say we are in what? Altcoin season. So one of the key indicator is the altcoin season index. And this index, when it is above 50, getting to 75, then we say we are in altcoins. It means that 75, the top 100 coins have what? Appreciated about 75%. And they are like performing stronger than Bitcoin. And so right now, look at it. The score is 20, which means that we are no much closer to altcoin season right now. However, we're still waiting for such moment. We think it's coming sooner. Now we still have an altcoin season index sitting at 20, which is not good for altcoins. So this is the first indicator. At the end of the day, I'll share my sentiment on what you should do, the strategy that you can use to stay in the game. The second thing is to also watch Bitcoin dominance. And when you see Bitcoin dominance dropping, this is Bitcoin dominance, the chart of Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance means that Bitcoin is performing higher above the other coins. And so if you want to know we are entering into an altcoin season, then we have to wait for Bitcoin to um, reduce its speed, or the kind of domination, the kind of money people are putting into Bitcoin needs to reduce. The money or liquidity flows from Bitcoin to Ethereum, then to the altcoins. So right now they keep on buying Bitcoin, and it's like the altcoins are there, they are not buying. And so when it happens, we need to monitor Bitcoin dominance chart to find out when they are dropping. And if you look at this chart right now, the last time Bitcoin dominance had a high at 65.55% here, and looking at this chart, it is trying to retrace back to this zone before, if possible, drop will come. So if you look at this chart, we break through forming lows here, meaning money is trying to leave Bitcoin since May 2025. Money tried to leave Bitcoin, and right now accumulation is ongoing on. So we are waiting if Bitcoin will break here. If it breaks, then it means it's going to create new all-time high. If it doesn't break, and looking at the chart here, it's a bearish chart right now. Once we get here, we begin to drop. As we drop, it should drop about 50%. Then we will say we are getting into altcoin season. The truth is that when Bitcoin is higher up and it's not yet altcoin season, whenever it drops, the altcoins are also going to drop very huge. So you have to pray that Bitcoin settles. It drops and settles. So whenever it is trying to make maybe small move or micro moves, then the altcoins are also going to follow. So we have to pay attention. So according to this chart, also, we are going to wait for some time before we see the altcoin season. So according to this chart, we are not yet there. However, looking at the gap here, right from here, maybe early next year, we are going to see altcoin season. Altcoin season. Now, another indicator that I want us to talk about is the altcoins market cap. This chart is what the altcoins, apart from Bitcoin, the market capitalization. So when you grade all of them together, this is the market capitalization. And just look at it. Accumulation is going downward, meaning money is leaving the altcoin. People are crashing altcoin, they are cashing out from altcoins. However, in general, the chart is a bit bullish, and if we are going to analyze what is happening right now, we are bearish. There is a support for this market cap. That's money inflow. It just hit a support here. There's a support here. So if it breaks this support, then we can drop to $700 billion market cap. And so we are monitoring from here. The moment we see BTC dominance dropping, and this also trying to make an uptrend, then we can say altcoin season is about to go down. Now that we have known where we stand, altcoin season is not yet in. However, a lot of coins have plummeted to their bottom. What do you do in this situation? Whilst you are waiting, the very best strategy that you can use is DCA. You buy in small quantities at key levels. Buy the altcoins, your favorite altcoins, at key levels. Don't just dump all your money at once. When the crash continues, you are going to panic, but divide your money and use it wisely by buying at key levels. And also, the next thing is make sure you buy good projects, good narrative projects, something that you think when you hold in the long run, you're going to make income. It's not any shit coin that you have to put your money in. Especially, we have layer one blockchains. Blockchain projects are preferably one of the long-term projects that you can throw your money in. So a lot of layer one projects are coming up. Now the newest narrative, we have the RWA, real world assets, then we have AI. So you can patronize in AI tokens and also RWA tokens. One of the sectors that have been dead is the DeFi, and I'm sure in this altcoin season coming up, DeFi will rise again. So you have to also pay attention to DeFi coins. And the greatest strategy among all is to be patient, especially if you hold some coins. Last year the coins pumped, but they were not able to break their all-time high. The bigger pump that we are waiting for is when coins will begin to break their all-time highs, just like what Bitcoin is doing. In 2017, SRP pump maybe from 0.03 to maybe $2 or $3, right? So we are looking for such massive pump. Then Ethereum from around maybe not even up to $50 or something. It went to 1,400. And so that is what a lot of investors are paying attention to. Now, the good news is that though Bitcoin dominance is increasing, if you look at the chart of BTC, BTC is dropping in a way. BTC is dropping in a way. If you look at Bitcoin chart right now. So yeah, we are waiting for Bitcoin to at least drop. And money inflow, as I've been saying, is getting into Ethereum. And the moment you see Ethereum getting funds, definitely it will be rotated to the altcoins. And so, guys, my sentiment is we are not yet in altcoin season, according to these indicators. But you can position yourself in the dip. Of course, the war is also crashing the market, and smart money is using this moment to make money. And so it's either you join them by shorting most of the altcoins, because most of them are going to create more lows. They want it to be cheaper before they buy more of the coin. And so that's my fair sentiment on altcoin season. So make sure you have patience enough to wait for such season. Accumulating bait using DCA method. And remember to take profits too. When you buy an altcoin and it goes into profit, good profit, take the profit. Don't allow the coins to go back to loss. You have to be periodically taking profit. Last season, a lot of people bought coins. It went 4-5x, but they couldn't take their profit because they thought altcoin season was very close, which didn't happen. And of course, some coins too are not meant for altcoin season. Some of them you can hold and it will never do anything. Those are the shit coins, scam coins. So you have to pay attention to the market. Know where you are putting your funds. Make sure you are going into real projects that are serious layer one RWA projects. AI, the pain projects are also making wave. It's one of the new narratives too. All right, so guys, that's what I have for you about altcoin season. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, click on the bell notification. Remember to give this video some likes. In the next video, I'm going to give you some points that you can throw your funds in, especially real projects that you can invest. However, whatever we share here, it's not a financial advice. Make sure you do your own research before you throw your money into anything. Thank you.